Hi, and welcome to In the Loop. I'm Daneen O'Donnell, and today's guest is Nancy Wallace, who's the Youth Services Coordinator at Ellwood City Library. So Nancy, you have some exciting things coming up at Ewing Park here in Ellwood City. I believe one of them is a story time. So could you tell us a little bit about what's coming up?
Yes, this is our 12th annual Storytelling Festival, and we have 5 storytellers that are live on our stage. And we also have a lot of children's activities that go on at the same time.
Okay, what date is this? Is it a Saturday, a weekend thing?
It's Saturday, September 21st, and we have a musical segment that begins at 3:30, and it runs 3:30 to 4, and the storytellers start at 4 o'clock.
Okay, and this is a free thing for people in the community to attend, so they just show up, they don't have to buy a ticket or anything. And tell me a little bit about the storytellers themselves. How do you find them, and what kind of stories do they tell?
Okay, actually storytellers are kind of hard to find anymore. It's kind of a lost art, and I think there are a lot of people who want to revive that art. One of the storytellers that we have is Alan Irvine. He's from Pittsburgh. He's a professor, but he also tells at a lot of Renaissance fairs, and he has told stories all over the United States. Our second storyteller is Mark Harshman, and he is from West Virginia, and he's actually their poet laureate, and he has written 12 children's books. And he was also a teacher, so he's very good with kids, he's good with families. And then we have Tim Hartman, who is also from Pittsburgh, and he's been on Broadway, he's been in several movies, and he is just fantastic. He acts out every animal, and the kids just love him. He's like the Pied Piper, he calls them all in, and he's really, really good. And then we have a new storyteller this year. His name is Michael Perry, and he attended the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Clown College. So he can unicycle, and he can juggle, and he also plays a ukulele, and he's just a really funny person.
So this isn't just sitting down and listening to someone read a book. It sounds like there's all kinds of, it's almost more like a stage show in a way for these kids to enjoy.
It is. It is.
Now, if it rains, do you still have this even if it rains?
There is no rain date.
Okay.
And we have one year we had really, really bad rain, and what we did is we ended up putting chairs up on the stage, and we just had everybody up there with the storytellers.
So this is at the amphitheater right here in the center of Ewing Park.
Right.
And how can people find out more about this story time?
Well, there's more information on the library's website. It's ellwoodcitylibrary.com. And the Chamber of Commerce also has information on their website, and I believe that Lawrence County Tourism also has information too.
Okay, so there's 4 storytellers, and you said it starts out with sort of a musical segment as well, so the kids can come and enjoy that before the storytelling actually starts.
Right.
So give us one more time the rundown on the date and the time.
Okay, the date is Saturday, September 21st. The musical segment begins at 3:30. The storytellers begin at 4. The storytellers go for half an hour with a 15-minute intermission in between. And we also have a horse-drawn trolley that goes the whole way around the park. That's all free too. We have face painting and children's games, and we have a photographer this year who is also doing either fairy portraits or pirate portraits. They're digital and they're free. So she will email them to the parents of the kids. So that's something new that we're doing this year. And we close at 7 o'clock with Bill Pate, who is a musician and a storyteller, and he's doing campfire stories and a sing-along around a bonfire.
Well, thank you, Nancy. I hope that if you have nothing to do on that Saturday, you come to Ewing Park. It sounds like a great time. For Armstrong, I'm Daneen O'Donnell, keeping you in the loop.